There is a whole body of science called epigenetics. And okay, that's a fancy word, but the epigenetics is basically what we do. It's our behavior. It's how our behavior impacts our health. And so a very hopeful number, as I have put out these other scary numbers, is that from all the research, our genes only make up about 20 or 30% of what's going to happen to us. The other 70 to 80%, and everybody differs a little bit on the 70 to 80, but the preponderance of what happens to us is actually what we do and how we live and how we go about this. So the super good news, and part of what we are intent on sharing, I wake up every morning thinking, I wish other people knew all that I know and that my friends know, but we really can do a lot about it.
First of all, there are three that are non-modifiable. There's three risk factors we can't do anything about. The first one being our age. Now, try as we all might to turn back that clock, we cannot do that. So age in and of itself is a risk factor for developing dementia. And then the other two are your genetics and your family history. Those are things you can't change. However, they have identified 12 risk factors that are modifiable. They've shown that nearly 40% of worldwide dementias can be attributable to these 12 modifiable risk factors. And they found that with Alzheimer's disease, the changes in your brain happen up to 20 years before there's even an onset of symptoms. And that kind of shows why it's been so difficult to prevent and to treat, because these changes are happening so much earlier than when someone gets diagnosed. But that's also good news, because that's a considerable window of time that we have to intervene and really have a public health impact.
I am a past president for the American College of Lifestyle Medicine. So these are physicians and other clinicians that actually practice lifestyle medicine. And what you're looking at is the crosswalk between the blue zones and lifestyle medicine. And what you can see is that they align pretty closely. And the only reason we really need lifestyle medicine is because most of us don't live in a blue zone. And so we're deprived, or we don't get some of these things that naturally occur in these blue zones. So we have to be more intentional about it through lifestyle medicine. And lifestyle medicine, it is a medical intervention, and it's there to not only prevent, but also to reverse disease. Because when you take away the insults, whether it's food or lack of activity or too much stress in your life, you can actually reverse some of these diseases that we're talking about.